Hi, I'm Alexa Peluso. I was this fall-winter intern at Spells, and I still come back here to tutor about once a week now.
Hi, my name is Liz Encarnacion, and I'm the Programming Director here at Spells.
I'm Kara, and I'm an intern at Spells.
My name is Carly Roach. I am the Drexel intern for the spring and summer, and my main job is to help the kids make sure they're having fun and making sure they're using their imagination all the time.
I'm Frankie, and I've been volunteering at Spells for a very long time now. And at Spells, I'm what they call the Dragon Ball Z expert. So these are like the best parts of my day. Oh yeah, and I forgot about actually helping them with their homework and tutoring.
It's just such a joy to work with these kids and with the volunteers. It's such a creative environment.
I'd say what I really enjoy about tutoring is just getting the time to talk to each of the students. The kids just have so much to share.
My favorite thing about working at Spells is the kids, definitely.
Watching the kids grow, and you have to form relationships with them, and they really start welcoming you in.
Every day something's different, and you really come away feeling that you've made an impact on one of the children.
My favorite thing about tutoring is how they help people work and help us write, and it spells writing there.
Being able to have that one-on-one time, it's a really good thing.
The things that I like to do at Spells is do my homework and come outside and play.
Spells people is have a lot of help you with anything you need. College work, high school work, elementary work, even preschool work.
I'd say the biggest surprise I found when tutoring was how doing something so simple could make such an impact on the student. You know, you think maybe just writing on a whiteboard or drawing big circles to represent numbers wouldn't make that big of a difference, but it really does. And you don't have to know any kind of complicated educational theory to really help the children succeed. You just have to be creative and try something that you think might work.
Here at Spells, the one thing that I learned more than anything else, and before I came here I was never really good at this, is just simply patience.
My best tutoring tip is to just be patient.
Patience.
Working with kids can always be a challenge. They're kids, so they don't always want to do their homework. They don't always want to do what they're supposed to do. So a lot of the challenge at Spells is figuring out ways to trick them into doing things that they don't want to do.
Making sure that the kids stay focused can be really difficult because sometimes they'll get distracted with the nice weather, or they want to play.
Or just being patient and calmly telling them, it's okay, I know this is challenging, we're going to feel really good after we finish it.
Something that really surprised me about volunteering at Spells would be just what the kids come up with. I remember when I was a kid, I was imaginative, but some of the things these kids come up with is it's blowing my mind. The stories that they come up with about superheroes, the creatures that they come up with at workshops, it's just amazing.
What I definitely like about the writing workshops is that you can go more into a certain topic than maybe you could at tutoring.
I really like the writing workshops because they're an opportunity to take different topics and really explore them through writing.
They're super fun, and you don't have to be stuck in the house doing nothing all day.
The different ideas the kids come up with, they're very creative, and they come up with storylines and details that I wouldn't have even thought of.
It's really cool seeing how their brains are working and moving to create what they want to finally create.
I like to go to the pool, and it is very cool.
And I really like the freedom we have to experiment with writing. It's not like being at school. We get to really kind of go past the normal bounds of how kids learn how to write.
The writing workshops really allow you to try out some really fun things with the kids. That you can take kind of what might be a mundane topic of just creating characters, but really bringing life to it by doing pro wrestling persona, or taking a walk down the neighborhood and changing the normal everyday things you see into really exciting, creative things.
Well, I think Spells is a very special place for me personally, since I have big aspirations of becoming a teacher.
It's a great opportunity to learn how to teach and just get to watch kids grow.
I really like working at Spells because I learn something new every day, usually from the kids.
And when I first came here, of course, the part that I was initially very attached to was just the people, not just Liz, the director, and everybody else, all the other tutors, but just the kids. Just the whole experience. I've never really taught kids at this age before, but the experience of just working with them and just seeing a smile on their face after getting a couple problems right or after winning a game of curveball outside is really priceless. And that's why I keep coming back to spells even after my co-op internship. I just keep coming back for all those little moments and all those little moments of laughter and joy. And I think it's just worth it just for those things, and that's why I keep coming back.
I'd say the one thing that would honestly make anyone want to volunteer here was it's a really rewarding experience. You know, some days are challenging working with the students, but at the end you always feel like you really made a difference.
The kids, their excitement for learning, and they're just so unique and different in their own ways and very enthusiastic.
If you could tell someone just one thing about spells, what would you tell them?
That's a great place to go. They care about us, and they will do anything to help us with our homework or things that we need help on.
I would tell them to go to spells because they give you real good education.
Well, there's like 1 billion words for it. Literally, 1 billion words. So I have to say, learning.
It's a job that definitely makes you feel like you're making a difference in these kids' lives.
You don't realize the impact you're making sometimes until you kind of step back and look at it.
Spells is awesome. You should definitely come and volunteer. You won't regret it. You'd probably want to tell all your friends to come and volunteer too.